Paulie here with my immediate reaction of seeing The Mandalorian Season 3, Episode 4, called The Foundling. We'll go non-spoilers first. Well, this is directed by Carl Weathers, and if Star Wars, The Mandalorian is indeed on life support and is dead, nobody told Carl Weathers, which is a great thing to see because he executed this episode with a great pace, great sense and knowledge of Star Wars, and just a great balance of little story, little action, little mystery, and just kind of back to the basics of why Star Wars is so good. So yeah, it was very enjoyable. It's a great bounce back episode from the previous one, which really is what I was just most in fear of. Now, that being said, there was a couple of little storyline flaws in regards to the execution of Bo-Katan's plan to rescue a foundling, and we'll get into spoilers specifically in a minute. Another highlight for me, Ahmed Best. Ahmed Best is returning as Kellerman Beak, a Jedi Master from the old times, right before Order 66, and he is a trainer of the Padawans, getting them ready for their trials. And I was completely surprised by that cameo in flashbacks. I'm really happy for Ahmed, and so there's a lot of good feelings, a lot of goodwill, with this episode. Okay, so let's talk now spoilers. So the foundling refers to one of the Mandalore foundlings who was taken by a kind of this pterodactyl alien-like creature on the planet that all the Mandalores are now on, that faction of the Mandalores. And while they're training and fighting each other, and he's fighting actually Grogu, he is taken, and Bo-Katan comes up with a plan to track the creature and finds their nest at a high summit that they have to kind of stealthy kind of attack and try to save the foundling. So that is their plan. And I think with that, it's pretty cool because Bo-Katan, again, is starting to really dig deep, really like become part of this collective and part of their culture, part of their clan. That's another step. And so the foundling is kind of like, with the titles, like a double or maybe even a triple if you include Bo-Katan, in that they're all kind of foundlings and new to the tribe, new to their ways, and trying to prove themselves. So there's the kid who gets kidnapped, or gets taken by the alien, and then Bo-Katan trying to find her way there, and then with Grogu. Now, while they go on the plan to rescue plan, and Din Djarin's along with them as well, Grogu stays with the lead lady. I keep forgetting the character's name. And I want to say Paz Vizsla also is going with the rescue team because that's his son who they take. Grogu gets created this really cool little armor for his chest. And while she is banging away and kind of like, doing her locks, her smith work, he has a flashback. And the flashback is Order 66. It's probably one of the most effective flashbacks with Star Wars television that I've seen. And this is where we get to see Ahmed Best rescue Grogu. Absolutely exciting, on the edge of my seat. Great to see Coruscant again, Order 66. It was really well done. Ahmed, gets to just swoop in and rescue and be that just very kind of dashing and kick-ass Jedi. And you see that they barely escape off the planet, and that's that flashback. And it shows Grogu's trauma, and also too, he's starting to become part of the clan. Great episode. Like I said, Carl Weathers knows pace. He knows action. He knows enough story. But really, this is what you wanted the episode prior to be, in regards to not too much story, not too much lag, but enough, enough creative guts there to also be part of that Star Wars world. So, yeah, I was really happy on this episode, and again, I'm watching during the middle of the night, so didn't fall asleep. So that right there is a big improvement. Last I want to say with the spoilers, my tiny kind of problems with it was the execution of the rescue plan, and how at one point Paz Vizsla kind of goes against Bo-Katan, where he was so much at first saying, "You are the pack leader." So that didn't make sense. That was kind of just like a cheap kind of plot device to heighten the action to where the kid was in danger again. So that kind of ruined the whole stealth of it. Up until that, it was like really working itself up. So that didn't ruin it for me, but I was just like, wait a minute, why did they do that? I think another little thing was when they go off to eat, they're allowed to take off their helmets. It's like these rules, the helmet rules, are just really strange. Kind of, again, it feels like they're making them up as they go along. I will say, though, that their culture their fighting culture, their training, how they are with each other was really great. There was some really great shots of their training, and even Grogu, you think he's moving rocks. He's just trying to keep rock-looking type crabs at bay because he wants to eat them. That was great. That was great. So again, a lot of positive off this episode. It is called The Foundling, and that's my immediate reaction. And congratulations, Carl Weathers, and Ahmed Best, all the whole cast. Yeah, really, really cool. So I'm gonna temper my excitement, but I do want to give praise to where it's due. All right, I'll see you next time. Make sure you are subscribed if you are so kind. Like, and throw us a super thanks. It's always there. Wherever you're at, keep your slack fuerte. See you soon. Bye.